your cuppa while you're happy.
One of my favourite, gurus or mentors that I follow is a guy called Gabor Mate. And he's got a saying that I really love, that he says, no human's ever really been damaged by trauma. You've been damaged by your response to trauma. And I think that's a powerful statement, because you often can't control the trauma, but you can control your response to the trauma. So if that response is support from other people and is a healthy response, then you respond to the trauma in a way that makes you resilient. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But that's only true if we get the right support.
There was a lot of violence in my childhood. Just a lot of the belt, the broom, vacuum sticks, straight kicks to the back. I remember one time a knife being held to my neck and running away to Fairfield Park, because we grew up in Fairfield. I just remember thinking, what have I done so wrong to make you so angry towards me? And it wasn't just me, it was me and my older brother that really felt the brunt. Definitely that historical trauma is there. Definitely the foundation to a lot of stuff that I have done in my years that I regret. But it's just, it's what you know at the time, and how you've been taught to deal with things and with emotions that my mum went through, and she couldn't quite understand how to deal with it. I was so happy I was pregnant. When he was born, I connected immediately. I had that love there, that bond immediately, but I did go through depression because of the trauma that I had suffered when I was younger. In my early 20s, because he was born when I was 21, I was quite an angry person. But as I've gotten older, I realised that the anger wasn't towards him. As a pepe, that's what pepes do. My anger was towards mum, and my anger was towards everything that I had gone through when I was younger, and I had not dealt with it at the time. Nearing the end of my pregnancy, I kind of started getting just real out of it feelings, and I was real open to my husband about it, and he was really receptive to it because he saw what I went through with our eldest. So he would always be like, it's okay, babe, don't, I'd try and isolate ourselves to the room, me and baby, even away from my two older kids. As a mum, and as with the experience that I went through younger, I knew I didn't want to be like that, but it was just, I felt like, it just needed to be me and baby in a little circle, even if that meant pushing away my older two, and I did that but the beauty was that my husband was aware, and he could see what was happening. And so he encouraged me to reach out to my plunket nurse, and which I did. So my beautiful plunket nurse that I have, Tess, I texted her and I said, hey, I think I need some help, because I think I'm going through something and I don't know how to deal with it. Us in our Samoan culture, we have a concept called leva, and it's about the space that exists between you and another human being, and it's not empty. It's a space that is relational and reciprocal, give and take, and it's about nourishing it. In 2016, I started uni. In my second year of uni, we went through housing struggles because we couldn't afford rent. Our rent just kept going up, so we ended up living back with mum. My husband, me and him would take turns. I was sleeping on a big bed with our two kids at the time. I'd usually sleep on the floor so I could study, so I could have that space to do my assignments at night. And then I ended up picking up a full-time job. So what I did was study full-time, worked full-time. The tertiary space is a space where we belong, and the knowledge that I have from my ancestors and my history is valid and can be actually utilised within the spaces that I will work in to help my people. So I've got a Bachelor of Social Science and I double majored in Sociology and Pacific and Indigenous Studies. So I am a mother. I am a strong Samoan Pasifika woman. I am Saumaliula Gardenia Lao Young.